हाय घनश्याम।
हाय अर्नव, कैसे हो जनाब? अच्छा, गुड गुड। घर पे ही हो? अच्छा यार, कुछ अपडेट देना था हिमालयन के बारे में आफ्टर आवर लास्ट मीटिंग।
ओके। अच्छा, क्या हो गया बाइक को, क्या हो गया?
Yeah, there are some new development. So I thought it is important for us to sensitize the audience.
अच्छा, ओके, सस्पेंशन। अच्छा ठीक है, लेट्स टॉक अबाउट इट। आ जाओ, कम ओवर। डेफिनेटली, हाँ। ठीक है, व्हाट यू डू इज आप आ जाओ एंड देन लेट्स डिस्कस इट, लेट्स टॉक अबाउट द हिमालयन देन एंड देन विल यूट्यूब इट आल्सो। ठीक है।
चलो मिलते हैं। ओके, सी यू सून। बाय बाय।
Hey guys, welcome to another video, and as you just saw that Ghans just called me, my friend Ghanshyam, who's got the Himalayan 450, and he said that he's got some issues going on with his Himalayan which are not really small sort of issues, and this is something that I thought we should highlight on this YouTube channel. And of course we also do a lot of ownership videos, so this is going to be one part of that. So this is the second part of the Himalayan 450 video, and Ghanshyam is on his way. He's going to be coming here anytime, and then we're going to talk to him about what's going on with his Himalayan, how's his riding experience going on, and let's go ahead with that then. All right, see you in a bit. Okay, there he is. Hi, aa jao.
All good?
Yes, so Ghanshyam is here now, and we're going to be talking about the Himalayan 450. So what's going on, Ghanshyam? Where should we start?
आप बताओ यार। All good?
How's the bike running?
थोड़ा सा प्रॉब्लम है यार।
What is happening? Like, कितनी चल गई अभी? How much have you ridden from since the last?
This is around like 7,500.
7,500 kilometers.
Yeah. So in fact, I haven't been able to drive much,
Okay.
and the reason for that is यार ये मेरे दोनों शॉकर्स ना लीक हो गए, which is very weird.
So Ghanshyam is here now, and just before we start shooting this video, I had a little bit of a sort of a talk with him, and इसमें क्या हो रहा है that there has been a little bit of a problem in the front suspension of the bike, and you guys already know that this front suspension is very it's actually pretty simple, but it's Showa suspension that is there in the Himalayan, and it is a long traverse suspension, so it's an adventure bike. From the reviews we have seen, it is supposed to have excellent suspension, front and rear. However, everything can get in, like you can have problems with pretty much any sort of equipment, and Ghanshyam is here with me now, and he's he very recently, after buying the Himalayan, started his riding journey, and it is sort of hit a speed bump right now because of this issue, and so let's just talk to Ghanshyam and see what he has to say, and what was the problem, and how it started, and what is the status right now, and what are the solutions, right? So Ghanshyam, tell us about this situation.
Okay, so first thing first, बहुत मज़ा आ रहा था
Okay.
riding का. I was doing a lot of off-roading, even during the rainy season, and initially I was very scared, but then couple of my friends have inspired me to go along with them.
Okay.
And it was fun going through mud and slush and water bodies and all those things.
Okay.
So I was enjoying a lot, and it was fun riding. It was very predictable bike, very stable bike, going through it. So absolutely total fun. But then now, Abhinav, I hit a roadblock, and especially almost 3 months now.
Okay.
What has happened is both my shocker, right, started leaking. I don't know what happened, but then which is quite surprising, and it was leaking profusely over here, right, this place.
Okay.
And similarly on both the sides, right. And I went to RE. Initially their response was that why don't you claim this under insurance, and which is quite weird. I don't like claiming anything under insurance when there is a warranty already there. I thought there is an oil leakage which is happening, so I told them to just change the seal. But then fortunately RE engineers were there, and they looked at the bike, and then they said we will replace this under warranty. So which is very nice of RE. It took almost 1 week for them to arrange the new Showa shocker, while it looks a little different compared to the previous one.
What difference are you?
So over here earlier there was a branding over here of Showa,
Okay.
right? Which is not there now.
Okay.
And when I search where is the Showa mark, it is somewhere at the bottom over here. Yeah.
Okay.
There's the place there is Showa which is written.
Okay, I can't see it from here.
Okay, so maybe on this side it is there. Yeah, here.
यहाँ पे है.
यहाँ पे लिखा हुआ है Showa. So I'm not sure whether it is the same kind of a telescopic Showa shocker they have given.
Okay.
Most probably they would have.
Okay.
Is what I believe. So I don't have any problem
With the replaced.
with the shockers now.
Okay.
But then another problem which has happened, which is called as a resultant failure, is essentially that my brakes have become very ineffective now.
Okay.
So when I'm applying brake on a little speed,
You mean
it
the
doesn't
front- you
it
mean
doesn't move. I'm not able to hold the bike. Right? It goes on. So it's, what do you call that? So it's not giving that punchy feeling.
It's not biting enough. you
Yeah,
mean.
so it's not biting. Right? And because of that, I'm hardly riding now.
Okay.
Right? And I spoke to the RE people. I raised the customer complaint also. As usual, they are not responding much on that. And I spoke to the service center. They are saying you have to replace the brake pad. And my view was, because it is a resultant failure, RE should be replacing it. Because what they are saying is there is an oil which has leaked from here, has gone into the brake pad.
Okay.
Though they have cleaned, but it's still not very effective. And the only way it can be resolved is by replacing it.
So they're saying you need to replace the brake pad or also the disc?
Only the brake pad.
Only the brake pad.
Yes.
Okay. So right now what I saw was that when I try to press the brake, first of all, this brake doesn't have any travel, like zero travel. In fact, it's just there has to be, I don't know, I'm thinking there has to be slight little travel.
Yeah.
I don't know, let me
absolutely.
see on my bike. See?
Yes,
If
yes.
you see, you can feel the bite.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Feel the bite,
correct,
right?
correct.
So that thing is not moving beyond.
Yep.
Like it's not giving that. And I also rode the bike before we started the video, and what I have seen is that the front brake is pretty ineffective. It is not. I mean, confidence तो बहुत दूर की बात है. It's not. It's pretty scary.
Oh yeah, it is very scary.
So I can
And-
understand that when you say that you're not able to ride much, I can understand
Absolutely.
why.
And it's almost like 2 months now. And right now, what I'm thinking about is, while I'm still speaking to the RE to replace that as a resultant failure, which I have spoken to many other companies also, which are into automobile industry, and their view is that it is called as resultant failure and it should be covered.
Okay.
But then we'll hear from them whenever they will respond to that. Right now, I'm waiting for my tubeless tire wheels, which I have ordered,
Okay.
which I placed the order in the month of October.
Okay.
I'm still waiting for that to arrive.
Okay.
Because that will come with a disc. And what I'm thinking about is when that comes with a disc, perhaps I'll replace the new brakes for that.
Okay.
Brake pad.
At one go. So
Yeah,
what are they saying? So you've put the order in for the spoke tubeless rims
Yes.
that the Himalayan has, and you've placed the order in the showroom
I placed it online.
online.
Yeah, on the very first day.
On
when
the
it
very
was
first
launched,
day.
Yeah.
Was there anything on the costing
That was around 12,500
for both?
for both. Yeah.
Okay. And
That comes with a disc.
that comes with the disc.
With the disc, yeah.
Okay. So basically, we are waiting for that also to
Yes.
come.
Yeah.
Those wheels also to come. And when? What are they saying? When is it? When is it expected? When are they expected? those
So
wheels?
latest when I spoke to them, they were saying by end of November, but we are just 4 or 5 days away from the end of November now.
Oh, so they should be any
so-
time coming.
Yeah, it should be coming, but
we haven't
they-
seen anyone else installing those wheels so far, right? On YouTube or anywhere.
But I think there is only 1 or 2 people who
They have? They've got them?
mentioned that they managed to get it, but I don't know whether it is in Pune or some other place in India.
Okay.
Yeah, but then
So right
waiting for
now-
that desperately.
So right now, yeah, So you what I have seen is that you are sort of a new adventure rider or a new bike rider.
Yeah.
The shock absorber leaked. I've put the WhatsApp videos that you sent me. I've put them in the video also. So you are that way a pretty soft sort of a rider. You're not very hardcore that you're hitting the bike on rocks and on surfaces where they would actually be where the impact would be so high that they will actually get damaged or leak. They'll get a leak. So I don't think that has been the situation.
Yeah, absolutely. Since I'm still learning,
Yeah,
right? And
yeah.
I'm not exposing myself into unnecessary, dangerous situation and so on and so forth. So I'm
Yeah.
very cautious
Yeah.
that way. And secondly, what is surprising is how come both the sides started leaking at the same time, right? It
didn't
should have been one, not both sides, right?
You didn't hit the bike anywhere, right?
No, absolutely not. And when I spoke to the RE people, they were saying there are certain few instances which they have noticed,
Okay.
especially in the November-December stock which was released.
Of the
So-
Himalayan.
Of Himalayan.
Okay. So that was the first stock because yours is one of the first bikes.
Yes, that's correct. So that was the first stock. So it could be possible that they have identified certain specific issue, and that's the only reason, without any hesitation or caution, they took the shockers back and replaced it. And they wanted to study it. So RE people said that they wanted to study what could be the reason so that they can improvise the next set of shockers.
So shock absorbers feel the same now? The replaced
Yes,
shock absorbers, they feel
feeling
the
is
same.
absolutely the
They
same.
don't feel different at all.
I haven't felt any
Only the
difference at
branding
all.
from here, the fancy branding that we had, Showa branding here, that has gone away.
Yeah, that's gone away.
Right, and that is now at the bottom. Maybe that is to distinguish this Type 2 Showa or an updated Showa. Maybe this is an updated
Maybe,
suspension,
could be.
which they must have seen some defects,
yeah,
and that's why they got a second version,
Could be.
something like that, right?
Yeah. I'm not finding any difference at all. So
Nothing at all.
I'm
So
happy
now,
with the shockers. It's only the brake.
now the brake is the main this thing.
It's a major culprit right now
Okay,
in
so
my adventure.
So what like a lot of bikes have this Showa suspension. In Royal Enfield, if we see all the new bikes are coming with Showa suspension, right? Even the Classic 650 that has just launched has come with Showa, if I remember correctly. The Guerrilla 450 has also got Showa. This has got Showa. So a lot of bikes are getting Showa suspension. The only thing is that when you get a bike which is costing 2.5 lakhs ex showroom sort of, and it has Showa, then we need to make sure, we need to understand कि ये जो Showa है, this is not something similar to a Triumph Street Triple, for example, which also has Showa and it also has Öhlins, and that costs 12 lakhs on road. So that so there are price points everywhere. So वो ध्यान में रखना चाहिए. And instead of, I think blindly going for some branded this thing. But then again, there can be defects in anything.
Oh yes, absolutely.
Like
It
my
could be.
Thar that's standing there. उसका भी जो right वाला पीछे का जो shock absorber है, that also leaked within 2 years.
Oh, okay.
I didn't replace it, but he said it will be replaced whenever you come. So these things are built to a cost, I think, and because they are built to a cost and they are built to a certain quality which is associated with that cost. So I think वो हम लोगों को देखना पड़ेगा कि and our expectations need to be curtailed because we are getting a Himalayan for I mean look at the bike.
Yep.
For
absolutely.
a price which is 2.5 lakhs ex showroom. So I think these things are, I would say, एक तरीके से reliability तो होनी चाहिए कि shock absorber leak नहीं होना चाहिए, and those things should not be there. At least those reliability things should be there in any automobile that we purchase. So yeah. So I think that's where we are stuck right now. Anything else that we want to talk about, Ghanshyam? So we have the shock absorber problem now. We have that is fixed, but then that is resulted into another issue, which is the brakes. The front brake is very
very poor
right now. I saw that when I rode your bike.
Yeah.
And so that has to be fixed.
That
But then
needs to
again, we are waiting for the alloy wheels.
Yeah.
So that once they have, then we just fix
Absolutely.
everything at one
shot we can
in
fix
one
it.
shot.
There is one problem which I have also noticing is when I'm riding, lot of time I see ये engine cut off हो जाता है.
अच्छा.
तो
Okay.
मतलब at a slower speed, I am facing that problem very often now.
Okay.
Especially when I am taking a turn or when I am crossing through the road on the signal, ये cut off हो जाता है. So I don't know what is the reason for that, or maybe some amount of a tuning
So,
might be required.
Yeah, maybe. Does it have enough idling speed? Like,
Yeah. So generally, if you are moving on the straight line, it doesn't. But when you are taking turns,
So
and
that time
on
you're pressing the
traffic
clutch
signal-
when you're
yeah,
changing,
yeah, yeah,
and that
I'm
is
doing
when it switches
yes,
off.
yes, it does.
Okay.
So I don't know what could be the reason for that, but I think I'll have to
So is it?
show that to the showroom people to see if they can repair it. But I'm finding that very often now. Earlier it was very less, once in a.
I think you can
2
just
months,
keep
3
the
months
rev a
time.
little higher. I think the idling rev.
Okay.
Right now it must be at 1000. You just try and keep it at 1200.
Okay.
I think that would we'll figure it out. I think after the video.
It doesn't look like a big problem, but
Yeah.
then let's see.
So when was the last servicing done?
Now servicing is due, I
Okay.
think, in first week of December, because that's the time I got my
Okay,
vehicle.
so that will be 1 year.
Yeah.
So I think that is where we need to also try and get the solution. Even if the alloy wheels don't come, we need to get the solution to the brake.
Absolutely.
I think that is something, because if you're not able to ride, then that's what's the point,
yeah.
right?
Yeah.
And I rode it in the parking here. And when I was riding in the parking and I tried to brake, I could not go above 20 kilometers per hour because it was just too scary to. It's not just, there is no bite in the brake at all. So yeah, that's what it is. Anything else, Ghanshyam?
That's it. Otherwise, bike was absolutely fantastic. I was enjoying it. Now this roadblock we have to clear.
Okay.
It's almost like 2.5, 3 months now. I haven't been able to ride. So very bad experience right now.
Okay, so let's do one thing. Let's make another sort of an updated video in the next coming few weeks. We'll have this bike is going to go for servicing. It'll have new alloy wheels.
Yeah.
So we'll review that. And with that, I hope that we are able to get the fix for the front brake so that we can go riding, because this is the riding season.
Oh yes, absolutely.
November, December, Jan, Feb is the riding season.
Correct.
And abhi ride nahi kiya to fir kab kiya?
Yeah.
You know, so
Looking forward.
we have to do this, fix this on priority. And both the bikes are ready to do some adventures. I've got my Triumph Bonville, and we're going to make a video on this also, because this one is going to be completing, is going to have its 10th birthday
Wow.
on
Excellent.
9th Jan. So we are going to have a little sort of a thing. And
तो इसका first birthday वो 10th.
इसका first birthday, इसका 10th birthday. So this bike is going to complete 10 years now.
Excellent.
So ये भी update करेंगे, but of course we are going to do the Himalayan updates in a few weeks once we are all set with it. All right, guys.
Perfect. Sounds good.
Ghanshyam, thank you for the updates. Thank you for coming.
Thank you.
And we're going to be talking more about all this in the channel. Bye.
Okay. Bye bye.
Bye.